Welcome to New York New Rock, the show that brings you the stars of tomorrow today. Once again, we have a real hot show for you tonight. We'll be featuring the music of Vic Hennegan. Now let me tell you, I got to see Vic Hennegan at least twice, and this guy is real talented, so just stick around. But first, we're going to have our weekly meeting with the founder of New York New Rock, Wolfgang Bush. Hello, Wolfgang.
Hi, James. How you doing?
So what's the latest craze this week with New York New Rock?
Well, last night I went out to a great club, Sonic, and the people from XL, they invited me.
What is that, XL?
XL is the name of the band, and Rick, the door guy from the Cat Club, he is the keyboard player. And they had a hot show.
Yeah.
It's really,
Good band. I see you got that smile in your face.
They're going to be signed before you know it.
Really? So you think we'll have a chance to have them on New York New Rock?
I work on it. It was their third show, and they have one coming up at Limelight, and I hope I get the next show at Hot Rod for them.
Okay, well, everybody check out XL. And also, if anyone out there doesn't know, Wolfgang is promoting Friday night at the Hot Rod Club. Why don't you tell everybody about last week, what happened there?
Last week we had a huge Eugene Seagriff's band, and they had a great turnout and excellent music, and I'm looking forward to have him back.
And also, if anybody's interested, you could get complimentary admission to Hot Rod on a Friday night. Just give a New York New Rock a call, okay? So check that out. Now, Vic Hennegan tonight, he will be performing at the Hot Rod Club. Is he next week?
This week.
This week.
This Friday night.
Okay, so everybody check it out, and let's start the music right now with Vic Hennegan.
Running away from here, I can see you. That was Vic Hennegan from his new album, Vic Hennegan. Vic, those were great songs. Fight for Your Life. How did that start? How did that arise, the idea? What was...
Well, Fight for Your Life came. Do you remember when China was having their big revolution? I feel like deja vu. And I was watching them, and I realized, you know, the situation, and I felt like I should cheer for them, like, you know, go, go, go. And so I, you know, started coming up with the song Fight for Your Life. And it sort of fits in as one of those songs for when people are fighting, you know, to get wherever they have to get to, like, you know, the tearing down of the Berlin Wall, which was a great happening, and just all those situations, South Africa, and that's really what it's all about.
It's got that kind of spirit to it, you know. It's great. It's got a dance beat, and it's also the words are wonderful.
Thank you.
You also did Time Alone, which is a nice, very different contrast to
Yeah, kind of ballady. I got caught up in a thing where I was writing a lot of heavy songs, political songs, and I just decided to just lighten up for a while. You know, I thought about a situation where two people needed time alone to reevaluate their relationship. So that's really what the song is about. You know, a lot of people, when they hear Time Alone, they think of one person needing to get away. It's actually two people rediscovering their love and getting away from everything else.
Right. It's very nice. It's very light and fresh, you know.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how was music introduced to you? I mean, as a kid, not necessarily rock, but how did you get introduced to
My
music?
mother.
Your mom?
My mother is probably one of the biggest rock and roll fanatics. Yeah, she's wild. We saw Pink Floyd together. My mother took me to see the Beatles in 1966.
You're kidding?
Yeah, I saw the Beatles. And we used to go to a lot of places together. We saw Zeppelin. And yeah, she's a big Zeppelin fan.
She's a Zeppelin fan.
Yeah, and she took me to this club one time. It's called the Electric Factory. It used to be in Philadelphia. And it was 1968, okay, and they used to have purple feet on the wall. And they used to have these coffins that used to like lean up against the walls. And I saw the Flying Burrito Brothers there, and they showed the Magical Mystery Tour movie, and it was a trip.
Is there a concert that you wished you had been at, like an event, like Woodstock,
definitely.
or what event?
Not so much
did you miss?
Woodstock, but I would have loved to have seen Peter Gabriel with Genesis. Yeah, he's a big, big influence on me. And I kind of discovered Genesis about a year after Gabriel had left. And just the whole theatrics that he goes through with the costume changes and everything, I would love to have seen that. Yeah.
Okay, your music has it deals with personal and global issues of freedom.
Yeah.
As I said, this is his album here that we have. Is there a song that you want to talk about that you have a real, you know, feeling tonight to talk about?
Yeah, there is a song on there called When Hell Freezes Over. It's the opening cut. It's a very strong and powerful song because it deals with racism. Not racism in the terms of just one group of people hating or rejecting another group of people, but people who are using it for publicity. Yeah, there seems to be a big surge of people who've used it for publicity or whatever else. That guy in Boston.
Celebrity.
Yeah, do you remember the story of that guy in Boston who killed his wife and said a black man jumped in the car? And then consequently there were all these people, you know, the cops were breaking into houses and things looking for a black person who'd done this. But the song deals with people who are using that because there is enough racism in this world. We don't need people falsely accusing or using it for political gains or whatever their purposes are.
Platforming it.
Yeah, we don't need that. There's enough of it, you know, in the world.
Well, that's great. I'm afraid we have to go now to the news, which is very important. But thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks for you joining us here at New Rock. Anyway, we have to go to James now in the news.
Yay, James.
Thanks.
Welcome to the news. The big news around town is that David Bowie has launched his world tour. It's being billed as the Sound and Vision Tour, his first since 1987. It began in Canada on March 4th and ends in August. He'll be touring much of Europe, and also he'll be hitting the States, so keep your ears open for a show near you. The Grammys came to town. I hate to tell you, kids, I fell asleep, so congratulations to all you winners. I heard it was a great show. Here's some news. Every year, the record industry announces another retrospective album. This year is no exception. Here's just a few that I personally seem to like. It's Jeff Beck, James Brown, John Lennon, and The Doors. It's a really cool CD, 6 packages together. Real interesting. One of my favorites is Muddy Waters. It's called The Chess Club. It's already out. And for all you guys out there who don't know anything about rock and roll or the blues, pick up this album, okay? Learn something about what's really happening in town. Turning to the charts. The B-52's Cosmic Thing and Phil Collins, But Seriously, are still bouncing back and forth in the #1 album slot. Rod Stewart's Downtown Train is not only the #1 single, but also the #1 video. One more note before we leave and get back to Vic. This goes out to Guns N' Roses, Slash and Duff. Just want to tell you guys, I know you're getting a lot of slack for the American Music Awards, saying some nasty words. Well, take this as a personal invitation, guys. If you ever want to come on my show, you could say any kind of shit you like, okay? Let's get back to some rock and roll. Vic Hennegan. That was a live performance by Vic Hennegan at the 308 Bar. What was the name of that song, Vic?
It was Wait Till Tomorrow. It's off my first album, Face the Dream.
Good job, good job.
Thank you.
I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank Vic Hennegan and his, what did you call them? Your band?
The Modules.
The Modules. Vic Hennegan and his Modules. Sounds good. And also, we have Tricia Sullivan here. Was our guest interview. Did a nice job. Very nice, Trish. A little round of applause for the Modules. And before we go, I want to remind you about the dates. Vic is playing this Friday at the Hot Rod Club, right?
Hot Rod, no, March 16th.
March 16th.
March 16th is the Hot Rod show, yeah.
Make sure to get it.
Don't forget, this album is ready. Buy it well, okay?
Yes.
And now, this is James Kane saying, till next week, keep rocking and rolling, and we'll see you back at New York, New Rock!
Danger has no question, chances has no fate, needers no reaction, dealers they can't wait. Strangers walk, strangers talk, this is where reaction starts. West side, east side, this is where we on our pride. Take you down below. Let me take you to the underground and it's a changing world. Let me take you to the underground and it's a ready world. Let me take you to the underground, it's an amazing place. Let me take you to the underground and you can take your face. Lifeline has its seven, death minds all that wait. Tension holds whoever seeks the game you made. Let me take you to the underground and it's a changing world. Let me take you to the underground and it's a ready world.